Hey everyone, this is Shawnita, and I want to talk about 5 things you must understand to have a no limits mindset. Are you tired of being told to do things the same old way? Sick of the comfort zone? Well, it's time to push past the world of limitations into the no limits mindset. People who embrace no limits live life to the fullest by pushing themselves to be the best they can be in every area of life. How does this work? Let's look at various things you must understand if you're going to have a no limits mindset. Number one, people without limits rewrite the script. All those so-called rules in life are meaningless. It's time to look past what you already established 100 times over and start thinking about changing the rules instead of towing the line one more time. It's people who refuse to accept the status quo who genuinely understands what it means to have no limits. Number two, people without limits realize where the limits came from in the first place. Most of the time, the very things limiting us are our thoughts. We've already decided we can't do something, and as a result, we can't. By taking away the limitations, we find ourselves in the world of possibilities instead of the world of impossibilities. Number three, people without limits don't let anyone tell them who they are. When you feel like you're limited, how many times is it because of something that someone else said or did? Maybe you had a parent who told you that you just weren't athletic, and as a result, you never went out for any sports of any kind. This kind of limitation is harmful because you often don't realize the origin until you start probing around into its origins. When you establish that it's from someone else and not you, tell that voice to shut up. You don't have time for that nonsense anymore. Number four, people without limits don't give up. Setbacks are normal. It's what you do with them that matters. Learn from those with no limits. Accept the failure, mourn it, then dissect the living daylights out of it to see what you can do to learn from it. Congratulate yourself for having tried and then dig in and try again. This time applying the lessons you learned. There's no room for quitters in this mindset. Number five, people without limits know how to face their fears. You're never going to get anywhere if you let fear stop you cold. Understanding where your fear comes from and then doing the work to overcome that fear is what's going to free you up and help you move forward and accomplish what you need to do. Living a life of no limits doesn't mean that you never feel limited in any way. It means you know what to do when you feel that pushback, when you're striving for a goal. Tell yourself you're bigger and better than any of the things that hold you back, and you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish.